Hey, this is Linz, and you are watching Support the Scene. Hi, I'm Linz, and this is Support the Scene. Today, we have Teddy. Hello, hello. How are you? Long time no see.
Long time no see, I know. I think the last time I saw you was that beat battle.
Yes.
Yeah.
That was a fantastic show, and I thank you so much for being part of it, competing and putting all your work and just showing everyone how musically talented you are.
Oh, thanks so much. I love that event because it was so fun, but also I met so many people, especially producers, right? So it was like such a great networking event. I like till this day, a lot of people like Steps Necessary and Aussie Chan, we became friends and thanks to that event. So thank you. Yes.
Love it. You know what? That's what I've always been all about, right? Is getting everyone to be able to network. It's not about just individual as a promoter that you would just do it all for one certain person. It's about bringing the whole community together, which you do. And I love that about you, is that you have your company, Table Tutors.
Yes.
So for those who don't know very much about you, would you be able to tell a few things, including Table Tutors, about yourself?
So I'm just very lucky and blessed to be a part of the Table Tutors team, which is a DJ academy. So Table Tutors, we don't teach people how to make tables, which would be dope. I'd be down. But it's a DJ academy that started in 2017 in a very small space, and I met them shortly after they opened. And as soon as I met them, it was like, these guys have been my friend my whole life.
Yeah.
We all just clicked. We were just starting jamming together, and since we grew into a bigger facility, and I produce beats, and I've always had a studio at home. I'm always looking for places to have a studio outside as well to get out of the home. And like Table Tutors, right away, I said, can I rent a space? And they said, let's just have you working here and teaching. Anywhere from kids. I teach anywhere from 8 years old up till 50 and 60 years old. It's never too late to start your passion in music. Yeah. So with Table Tutors, we teach DJing classes, we teach beat production, and we have a lot of community events. It's definitely a really big, a lot of friendships are made from that, and everyone's just pushing each other to get better and sharing all their skills. So it's amazing. It's amazing what we do. I'm very lucky. I can never have a bad day.
Oh, that's fantastic. That's what I love about the hip hop community. Being someone who's lucky that so many people were able to bring me in and inform me and just help me keep on growing, right? So, and you as a music producer, what things are you currently working on? What future things do you have in store for everybody?
Ooh. So just with the last 4 years, I've been focusing on establishing myself as being self-employed, and essentially I'm just DJing, teaching music, and producing for artists. So a lot of my time has been co-producing projects with groups such as like Loose Leaf Sessions, Lucid Hats, which is like some house music with some country mixed in. A lot of side projects where I wouldn't call myself like a ghost producer, but I like to realize other people's vision. Yeah. So I'll help them get there, and I'm sure in the future we're going to work together soon too.
Absolutely.
We got to make that reggaeton track.
Oh my goodness. So I can't believe you remember that.
Yeah. Yes. Where people might not know all the buttons and how to make that beat, but if they have the idea in their head, one of my favorite things to do nowadays is to make that a reality. And, I usually get some royalties or some credit on there, but it's just the bigger picture is to make someone's dream come true as far as having a song out and expressing their self through music.
Absolutely.
That being said, haven't had a lot of time to work on my own stuff. But, you know, there's a special project. Actually, I'm so happy this is happening today because next week I'm releasing a vinyl record of my own beats. That it's very, very close to me because it's like a style that you don't hear a lot anymore. It's called big beat, which is kind of like b-boy breaks. Like you would hear b-boys dance to it a lot. So, and it's essentially like sped up hip hop.
Yeah.
Where you're sampling different parts of different records and sounds and you're putting it together with break beats. And for me, I always loved it because you know, hip hop gets you in that groove, and I love what hip hop does. Yeah. But as a DJ, I understand like pretty good how different tempos kind of affect crowds and moods. And I'm a very upbeat person. So like with big beat, it's like more like doom, 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 doom. So it's kind of like it's a little bit more faster pace, and it has a very like
very funky.
Very funky, very fun.
Yeah.
So, you know, the record I'm releasing next week is called Big Beat Barbecue. Ooh. And it's a 45 7-inch record that's it's going to be initially sold only. There's going to be 10 limited edition.
Oh, wow.
And you could only buy it at my friends at Anthem Pizza.
Oh.
Yeah, because they actually invested and paid for the whole project.
Yeah.
So Anthem Pizza is starting a record label called Anthem Records. And I'm their first one where they essentially paid for this vinyl to be made. And what's going to happen is I let them release like a limited edition.
Yep.
It comes with a pizza.
Also, I think I need to like come down and like film live on Facebook and be like, I'm here to get my record and pizza.
And my pizza. So it's just, I just wanted to make things fun. Everyone's, you know, I support all my local artists, and, you know, it's great what you're doing. Thank you. For me, I always just wanted to do something different as far as, you know, I remember going to HMV and going to Virgin Records, and how like the trek there was really fun, right? Like the on the way to get your music and physically holding the music. And, you know, there's so much Spotify, check out my song, click on this, and it goes straight to your phone. Like the fun's kind of lost in it.
Yeah. So the material and the work to get it, and
just clicks and and it just shows up on your phone. And for me, I wanted this music because it's so old school. I wanted it to live only on an old school media, which is vinyl. Like, you know, I was that kid when I was 14 and I would find like a old like Fatboy Slim or Chemical Brothers record that, you know, I was like, what is this? And it changed my world. So if like one of my records ends up in a weird garage sale one day and someone picks it up and it puts a smile on their face, then, like, you know, it works out.
Oh, I hope no one decides to put it in a garage sale. Man, I have an old classified vinyl record that he only had like so many of, and still to this very day I'm like, vinyl. It's a good feeling, and I just wanted to live on it. And on top of that, there's a great artist named David Burkham who did the cover, and he's a great graphics artist. But I challenged him I said, can you make my cover 3D? Ooh. So he actually, you know, he went and had all kinds of experiments, and we made it so the cover is 3D. So it comes with 3D glasses as well. Wow. We get your pizza, we get your record, we get your glasses. Are there special mushrooms on that pizza so you can look through your 3D glasses? You
could add those on your own, and I'm not going to say no.
Awesome. So how about, is there anything else? Sorry.
See, you're overloaded.
I know. So how long have you been doing music for? Producing, all that in total?
I'm really lucky that I found it at a very young age. I was maybe around 13, so not crazy young. But when I was 13, it was 1998, and a good friend of mine was always listening to kind of all different types of music, like Radiohead, Beatles, you know, Chemical Brothers, and like some electronic music. And he got me into it. His name's Chris Alarcon, and he said, "Hey, there's this concert coming up you should come to," and it was Chemical Brothers and DJ Shadow, and I didn't really know anything too much, but for me, the Chemical Brothers, they're playing electronic music like a DJ, but instead of playing on turntables or CDs, they actually have their whole studio on the stage.
Oh, sick. Yeah.
So like their drum machines and their keyboards and their effects and like it's all connected, and they're remaking their songs live. Like they're making edits that aren't the original, right? So like they're bringing in the drums, they're mixing other songs' drums, and I was so blown away that Christmas I just basically said, like, I need this. I need a keyboard.
Oh,
you know. So fast forward the next year, and I'm playing on this Radio Shack keyboard while I have a strobe light on, you know, not even making any sense, but I'm just living, you know, like pretending I'm playing in front of a concert. So that was 22 years ago. And since then, it's always been a passion.
Mm-hmm.
Like I started DJing raves in high school with a fake ID, you know, all those twisted events, and I was always the breakbeat kind of second room breakbeat guy, because I always loved that breakbeat feel that kind of comes with, you know, the funkiness of the beat. Like I do like house, but there's something about the breakbeat that just talks to my personality.
Absolutely.
And you know, so like the days of like real records and like making sure like the needle doesn't skip, and I would incorporate scratching, which a lot of rave DJs weren't doing as much. So because I love scratching and breakbeats, I realized like what I'm doing is essentially modern hip hop.
Yes.
So then I took a huge, I was actually in an accident when I was working construction where I was not able to kind of move around. Like I crushed my knees.
Oh no.
And I basically was off for a year. So I got to just make music for a year. And that's when I kind of found my love for hip hop and making more chill beats and experimenting with my past of electronic, and then now this hip hop, and I really made music for myself, for like music, like self-therapy. It got me through some hard times, and I would just make music that I loved just for me, and I would put in my headphones and go for walks, and it was just, I loved it. So since then I've been in the Groundbreakers group with Atticus and G-Box, Baby Paul, Dustin, and then Loose Leaf Sessions. So I got to like rock out with a bunch of hip hop crews as their like DJ. Yeah. So, you know, and that the type of hip hop that's like, you know, everyone have a good time, you know, throw your hands in the air. Like it's very party hip hop vibes. Yeah. So that was a great experience. And then, you know, fast forward to kind of now, I just kind of love all music. Yes. And because I'm a teacher, I get kids that want to learn jazz. I want kids that want to learn, you know, Latin. So it's a great challenge these last 4 years of just being able to hear something and recreate it. Yeah. So like teaching has taught me a lot, and I can't wait for this record to come out so I could actually now have a clean slate and work on some kind of present projects.
I'm super excited. So what is the name of the pizza place again, and where is it, so I know how to get there?
Perfect. Yes, please. There's only 10 available from there. And then I'm going to keep a few records for when I go on tour. I've been DJing for Emotions, all his events.
Yes, I know Emotions.
He's a great guy. He lives close by to me. Yeah, huge, just great vibes. We connect really well. Mm-hmm. So I'm kind of one of his main DJs. So I'm going to have some records on tours, and possibly there'll be a few at Beach Street. Yeah. But I really want I want people to have the pizza and have the thing, because it's just so silly. We have to do it.
So where is the pizza place?
It's at, I don't know if anyone's heard of the 5 Point Pub. So it's called the 5 Point Pub on Main Street. Okay. Yeah. And, but all you need to remember is Anthem Pizza. Anthem Pizza. So at anthempizza.ca is the website. Okay. and that's where there's going to be a link to purchase the record.
When
And
can I
then
purchase it?
you'll be able to purchase it next week, I believe Wednesday.
Okay, so 1 week and 1 day.
Yes.
I'm
Yes.
excited.
And yeah, you just click on the website and order it just like you would order like skip the dip or something,
Mhm.
but it's for pickup. And then as soon as you order it, I believe it's like they give you a time that it's ready to pick up. You get your whole package and you have a great time.
Awesome.
Do you have a record player?
Actually, I don't. I kind of, you know what? I'm waiting to get to Calgary because my parents used to own nightclubs back in the day, and my mom says there's 2 vinyl record players that she still
Get
has.
those.
I know. I told her she's not allowed to give them away or sell them. She's been talking to the bus driver, and I guess he's been like coming over asking her for them. And she's like, I already gave them away. I'm like, Mom, do not give it away to the bus
That's
driver.
hilarious. That's hilarious. Yeah, no, for sure. Yeah, no, definitely grab one and spread the word if you can.
Absolutely. You said I love the sound that you have created for the competition, and I look forward to hearing more work from you. There's so much more that's going on, and I'd love to continue working on some other stuff that I have ideas for. COVID has put a lot of people figuring what they're doing, but I think I have some pretty good ideas. So I look forward to sending you some stuff and ideas that I've been working on the side.
Really, like I love this. Like, like you got me in the loose sleep session crew to present an award at the what was those the Whammies.
Oh,
Remember that? The Whammies, it was the like an award show
mm-hmm.
with Prevail. That was really cool.
Oh,
that was
awesome.
That was a few years back.
Yeah.
But just like us, like, like where you're in the industry, I'm in the industry, like, I just turned 37, which is, it's great. I still dress and feel like I'm, 25, and that's never going to change. Exactly. And, but it's just this, life is kind of short, and I just want to have a great time. And, I just decided to put out this record. I want to put out more music. I want to actually throw events as well, and just give as many opportunities to the younger generation, because it's kind of time. You see a lot of older DJs now, and they're amazing,
yeah.
But there's a lot of talent coming from our school,
yeah.
and just a lot of people that have been practicing really hard at home during COVID.
Mm-hmm.
I'm really excited to see the next generation kind of blow up.
I'm excited too. Keep us in the loop. We would love to hear from all these kids and what's going on, and as well as let us know how we can also help be involved. Me being a promoter, I'd love to put my foot in the door and show some guidance and bring everyone more together, right? That's how we build.
That's it. That's what we do.
We can't build each other up, we're cutting each other down.
That's like, and a couple cool things that are coming up in the new year is I just got hired as the audio engineer in a larger studio.
Mm-hmm.
Like, I would say my studio is great for production, like coming up with beats, ideas. But when it comes to recording, like vocals or even bands like rock, funk, country, I got hired as an engineer at a studio downtown, right next to the Amsterdam Cafe.
Oh, fantastic!
In the Heritage Building, and it's called the Vault Studios. Which is pretty sick because the recording room is in an old vault. Like, it used to be a bank or something.
Oh, wow.
So the actual recording room is a vault, and it has a top of the line brand new gear. I'm just so excited to be the main engineer there. Right now with COVID, we're keeping it pretty tame.
Yep.
But I feel like in the new year, when things relax a bit, it'll be a great place for people to record their projects in a nice, quiet, focused environment. And so if anyone's interested in recording or booking dates, they could DM me anytime.
Okay.
And another thing is I'm working with a software engineer on an iPhone app game called DJs versus Zombies.
Sick.
So you have to use the power of music to, get all the zombies away.
Yes, I love it. That is epic. Good for you. Look at you. You're just a go-getter. I love it.
I'm just doing it,
Yeah. Do what you love. That's what I tell everyone. Music is who we are.
Yeah.
We live and breathe it, and it just keeps us going. Whether we're sad or happy or can't figure out what to do with ourselves, music is just there.
Yeah. And the crazy thing is music is it's invisible, right? So like you can't see it. So like that's something that always really scratched me. It's like it's very magical. Like and when you're at a crowd, if I'm in the studio creating beats with a student or by myself, or if I'm DJing, literally the sound is coming out of the speakers. You don't see it. You could hear it. You could feel it. Yeah. You could feel bass. Your bot, not even your ears, your stomach and your knees and your thighs and everywhere feels that bass. And what's crazy is the air that's moving around you that is the music.
Yeah.
Even though it's invisible, essentially you're also breathing it.
Yeah.
Like you're breathing in the music.
The waves.
It's a lot deeper than I'm even able to try to discuss.
I love it.
It's definitely on some, like, for me, it's like, it's spiritual, right?
Yes.
So, and I don't think English words could explain
the harmoniousness of what music does to each of us separately and together. That's what keeps us individual and brings us all together at the same time. And I love it.
100%.
So thank you so much. I really appreciate you being on here and all the things that you do for the community, both young and older. So I look forward
100%.
to talking to you again. I will be reaching out to you both music-wise and to hunt down one of those records and a pizza, because now I haven't had dinner and I'm hungry. But I have to wait a week and a day. So
yeah,
I will wait for pizza next week. Thank you.
Thank you so much, Lindsay. You're the best. Bye.
I'm Linz. This is Support the Scene. And thank you for Ted D for being here. Have a good night, everyone. Thanks for watching. This is Support the Scene. Make sure to subscribe, hit the bell, follow, and share.